Hi guys, welcome back. I know, I promised this video last year, but life and a busy Christmas and, chronic symptoms happened. So thank you so much for sticking with me and sticking with my channel. We are officially in 2026. It's March, and I'm so excited to finally dive into a treatment that was actually really helpful to me last year, which is known as Peripheral Magnetic Stimulation, or PMS. So what is it? Peripheral magnetic stimulation, or PMS, uses high intensity magnetic pulses to stimulate muscles and nerves. Think of it like a deep tissue massage, but instead of hands, it uses like magnetic fields to reach deep into the muscle fibers, and then it relaxes them. Is this for you? Well, are your muscles constantly tight and aching for absolutely no reason? Not because you worked out at the gym or did anything, but just because you're existing. If you struggle with migraines, fibromyalgia, or that specific sort of long COVID muscular pain, then this is for you. When my migraines were really, really bad, I noticed that my neck muscles were constantly aching all the time, which made my migraines worse. My rheumatologist recommended PMS to treat my migraines and treat that constant sort of knotted feeling in my neck and shoulders. I started going weekly, and honestly, I would walk out of that clinic feeling like I'd recovered from long COVID. I could think clearly, I felt lighter, I felt energized, I could stand up straighter, and even walking back to the station was just easy. People ask what it feels like. It's like a massage, but better. The wand sort of reaches deeper than any human hand could, and it sort of zaps and pulls the muscles up really tight and then releases. It doesn't hurt, but the release just feels incredible. And whenever I went in with a migraine or brain fog, I'd walk out clear-headed, standing taller, and pretty much free from that fatigue that makes you like hunch over. What's the difference between PMS and RTMS? You've heard me talk a lot about RTMS, repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, which you can see in my previous video up the top, and I've done a whole bunch of shorts on getting that. PMS is like the physical cousin of that. It's generally cheaper than TMS in the short term, and it is a really great place to start if your symptoms are more muscular based. Peripheral magnetic stimulation uses a magnetic wand. It targets muscles which buzz and then release. It is not painful at all. It releases the muscles but doesn't stop them from getting tight again, and it is cheaper in the short term. Versus repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, that targets the pain centers in the brain. It is slightly painful, like a woodpecker on your head. It's more long-term pain relief, and it's not muscular, but it can help the body release the muscles. It is more expensive up front, but then you can have longer-term benefits. While for me, TMS was really what helped hit the nail on the head for my long-term pain, I do still use PMS top-ups to kind of keep like these muscles in check and stop them from pulling and creating more headaches and migraines. I sat down with India Wilde, an incredible osteopath at NAYA Health London, to get the professional lowdown on why this works so well for people like us.
So hi, I'm India. I'm an osteopath and I'm a neuromodulation specialist that works at NAYA Health.
Amazing. And can you tell us a little bit about peripheral magnetic stimulation? What is it?
So what is it? So essentially it is a device, a piece of technology that uses magnetic stimulation to basically treat the muscles and nerves specifically in areas of your body that you might have a lot of pain or tension, and it works just to help relax those areas of the body and also just kind of reset what's going on a sort of nervous system level.
And who would you recommend using it or having peripheral magnetic stimulation?
Yeah, so to be honest, anyone who is experiencing any kind of injury, pain, chronic level sort of tension. So we use it with people who have a bit more of like a sudden injury, so they've strained you know, their knee, their ankle or shoulder or something, we can work on reducing the tension and sort of compensatory patterns that come up. And then we work a lot with people who have had sort of chronic tension. So they've had tension that's really stuck. They've tried massage, they've tried yeah, exactly, osteocard, loads of different things, and they just can't sort of get that tension to resolve. That it works really, really well with, because as I say, it's working on that nervous system, so not just directly on the muscles, because it's interacting with the nervous system, helps to sort of reset the signals that are being sent to that muscle, so it can help kind of really relax it and make sure that it's not always sort of a reoccurring thing.
Amazing. And do you see any long COVID patients apart from myself?
We see, I think, we've got one or two others with long COVID who we also see. Yeah.
And is that for pain mostly?
And fatigue. And fatigue is a big thing as well, as you know. It's like with the long COVID, it's just a full body sort of fatigue. So that we may use the sort of more RTMS, which is the same technology, but we're just stimulating the brain instead of the peripheral sort of body.
So that's the transcranial
magnetic stimulation. So exact same technology, except we're putting it in a different area. So the peripheral one, we're putting it on specific parts of the body, and then the other one, we're actually stimulating the brain itself, which helps obviously control the rest of the body.
Awesome. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Here's a quick look at what a session actually looks like. As you can see, it's non-invasive, it's quick, and the relief is almost instant. PMS has been an amazing tool in my recovery kit. I still go to NAYA Health in London for my top-up RTMS and PMS sessions once a month, and they've been a huge part of my healing journey so far. If you're in London, I'll put their details in the description below. If you're struggling with chronic muscle tension that just won't quit, I highly recommend looking into this. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I promise I will do my best to get back to you faster than I put out my next video. So that's all I have to say on it. Until next time, stay safe, stay hopeful, and stay positive, and I'll see you soon. Bye.